Guys, we have a problem. Before we get into things, make sure you hit that like button. It really does help me out and it's greatly appreciated. Now then, we have an issue on the BMW 760 Li. So not long ago, I've pretty much overhauled the entire dynamic drive system on the thing. So I've replaced the valve block, I've replaced the front anti-roll bar, the drop links, the anti-roll bar bushes, I've replaced the little vent filter, I've replaced the power steering fluid, which of course the power steering fluid basically drives the dynamic drive system. So yeah, we've done a lot to it and I think we have a leak somewhere. So yeah, it's pretty disappointing. Hopefully it's nothing major, but we'll just get outside and let's take a look at what we're working with. Okay, so as you can see, the BMW 760 Li is up in the air on 4 axle stands. Now you may be wondering, how did I initially know that there was a problem? How did I know that there was a leak? If you have a look here, you can see that it looks a little bit wet, but initially I thought this was, just either dirt or oil from the road. Then I had a look on the inside of the wheel arch liner, and yeah, it looks very, very wet along there. I then ran my finger along, and well, yeah, that just looks like dirt there, but it was actually green, which of course CHF 11S is green, so that's when I knew, damn, I have a leak. How bad is the leak? Well, I went and checked the reservoir, and that was actually down below the minimum. I couldn't even see any fluid in there. So that would indicate that we have a pretty big leak. Luckily, I didn't notice this leak when I was driving. I didn't notice any difference in the dynamic drive system or in the steering or anything, so hopefully the pump didn't run dry. I only noticed this when the car was parked up for a good few days. So yeah, I mean, I can't really see anything coming from the front anti-roll bar area, anything from these pipes here. So I think first thing what I'm going to do is remove this cover, which covers the dynamic drive block, and see if we can see anything from there. So this cover is just held in by a bunch of these 8mm screws, and then also 2 of these push rivets, which is a bit annoying to disturb them because once you push those through you can end up losing them, but it is what it is. I'm going to have to get all this removed anyway. I'm going to pop these out. Okay, so cover removed. Can we see anything obvious? Not really. Not yet, anyway. Okay, so I'm a little confused. I cannot see anything obvious here. We have a pretty big leak because this has made a real mess. I was kind of expecting the entire drive block to be absolutely covered in CHF fluid, but it doesn't appear to be the case. I mean, I can see a tiny amount around this fitting here, but I can't see anything major there. So I think what I'm going to do is actually fire the engine up, get the fluid pumping round, and see if we can see anything obvious then. Okay, so the engine's running. I'm just going to turn the wheel side to side and see if I can see anything dripping out of the valve block itself. No. Nothing. That is really, really strange. How can there be so much mess but nothing looks like it's leaking? So I think I'm just going to unscrew this side under tray just to make sure that the pipe going to the rear anti-roll bar is not leaking at any point. And then I guess all I can really do is tighten down the connections to the valve block. But after that, I'm really out of ideas. Okay, so just lowered down this under tray, and yeah, it's completely dry under here from the back right towards the front. The leak looks like it's coming from the dynamic drive block. As you can see, there's a drop there. That's the HF11S. So I can only assume that one of these pipe connectors is loose, or one of these sensors themselves are loose. So I think I'm just going to try and give everything a good tighten down and see if that does anything. Okay, so managed to tighten up a couple of these fittings a slight bit more, literally like 1/8 of a turn. But the thing is, you don't want to go too ham with these, because if you just go too far, you're probably going to end up snapping the pipe, and then the whole pipe's going to need replacing. So yeah, it really is a tricky one. Like I said, I've done what I can. I guess it's just going to be a case of, yeah, putting the cover back on, giving it some time, and see if we're still leaking. If we are, then yeah, really have no idea what else we can do. Okay, so it is in fact the next day. I thought I would give it some time. I gave the entire area a good clean down, and I can't see anything leaking now. I mean, this is just water. There's no power steering fluid leaking from this entire area. So yeah, I think that's fixed it, but I'm not convinced. It never ever seems to be this easy, but I guess we're just going to have to reinstall the cover and you know, give it a few days, a few weeks, and see if we notice the level drop down. I have also went ahead and topped up the fluid. This is right at the max mark now. That is all good. But yeah, hopefully this has been a nice easy fix. There we go then, the dynamic drive wheel arch liner cover is back in place, and I hope to have to never remove it again. I didn't actually let you guys know, but I did actually reinstall not only the wheel arch liners on both sides. I had those removed for like the longest time ever as I was doing the front and rear LCI swap, but I also installed quite a few new trim pieces as well. This little lip here as well on both sides, that is brand new. The middle under tray, that is brand new. What else? Oh, the entire long side under tray on the other side, that is brand new. Then also the two front splash guards, one on either side, one there and one there. They are both brand new as well. All those parts brand new from BMW, was around £300, but I think it has finished off nicely the underside of the car, because yeah, the original ones were kind of all broken and yeah, it didn't really look very nice. I know it's not something you're going to see, but I'd rather everything be protected as it should, and yeah, be a nice sight to see when you look underneath the car. Okay then, so hopefully that little issue has been resolved. Like I said, I don't anticipate it's going to be as simple as just tightening up those fittings, those pipes that go to the dynamic drive valve block, but who knows, maybe I didn't do them up quite tight enough, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully that has been a nice easy fix. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video as well. Please give it a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you have not already done so, and I'll see you all in that next one. Peace!